kind of looking for like the slightest little inkling of an excuse that sort of makes sense to spend the day on the GTMX and to experience the new chrome Panaracer olive green high top flat pedal shoe. It has to happen. Which I understand for some of you may be a little bit disappointing, knowing that you want maybe some more words on the SPD Pro. Know this, when I said at the end of the video, when I introduced that all these these would be the only shoes that I would bring with me for the weekend of Bike and Wine. I did an entire day of riding and drinking wine, walking around with only these on, and they were great. There will be more in-depth videos featuring these constantly until they're dead. We will always be talking about these. If you are new here or somehow uninitiated on what the GTMX actually is, I suggest you go watch this video. It's in the description, but the TLDR of it is it's a really cheap, garbagey steel GT that I bought for $70 and welded a disc brake tab onto and converted into a 26-inch BMX. Primarily for bombing around town like we're doing right now. It is not the best bike in the fleet, but I do argue that it is the coolest. It's got the most modifications done to it. It would seem as though those two cars that are driving away from here were participating in some nefarious activities, because when I arrived, they were like, we gotta get out of here. They're not running good. Look how beat. Totally beat landing in that. Ugh. I will, however, try to 3-tap this jump. Okay, this place is pretty good when the jumps are like not craters on the moon, but right now they're craters on the moon, so it sucks. There's a better place to go play on a bike. Yes, pump track is mine. Shuby pump track, recently repaired. There was a bunch of spots that were like falling apart. The asphalt was coming off of it, especially in corners like this. There's a gap, you can call it a gap, I guess, a transfer, if you will, right over here. This berm, which acts as a quarter pipe, into this bank that I really, really enjoy doing on my BMX. The GTMX, not as sprightly of a machine, not as easy to throw around as my Sunday. I'm still gonna try it. There's one more thing I want to try here that I feel like I could do without a whole lot of risk of getting hurt, and that is just to do a really bad 3 from this to this. And like, if I case, I don't care if it doesn't look that great, as long as I get like 200 degrees of rotation, I'll still call it a 360 and I will still use the clip. So the Chrome Panaracer flat pedal shoes are good. When I first put them on, they felt a little tight on the width, but like the minute I started to sweat a little bit, that broke in pretty easy. The size is perfect. The rubber sole new is a little bit harder than the shoes that I normally ride flat pedals in, but I think part of that might actually be the fact that I'm using relatively slippery resin Odyssey pedals, Odyssey twists on the GTMX. I'd like to compare that to maybe the metal pin pedals on my BMX, or what I usually or sometimes use on my mountain bike. But that proves to be a benefit sometimes, because the 510s that I wear BMXing, sometimes they actually dig into the pins so, like, they're so sticky that I actually get caught. Like, I actually stay on the pedal when I'm trying to like slide my foot off and get out of a bad situation. That is not the case with these. So I'll be interested to see what happens with the way they grip as they break in more, if they get grippier on these pedals or not, and what they would be like on a different pedal. Oh, and the soles are they're plenty stiff. Like, my foot feels pretty safe, secure, and good on the pedal. There's a spot right over here that does like vegan burgers and really good iced tea or lemonade, whichever it is, and I didn't brought nothing like that, so I'm gonna go there. Everyone wants to see this bike get painted, but the way it looks right now, all rusty and like kind of crappy, I don't have to lock it. Meeting Dan here at the secret jump spot. On it, 1 or 2 or 3 jumps on it, and you'll understand the geometry. It's like a big BMX. Very strange. He hates it. Oh! Feels good. Oh wow. And everybody was all like, oh, frame's gonna break if you do stuff on it. We're gonna do a who can go flatter around this corner contest. Once the contest is over, please vote for who did it best in the comments below. All right, vote down in the comments below who went flatter around the corner. Me, your favorite content creator, Eric Spinney, or Dan Buchanan. Snake bites on the waterfront now. Has nothing to do with shoes or the GTMX.